Hello, hello. Ooh, just waking up, just getting some coffee. All right, so, hey Siri, set my 10:50 a.m. alarm. Hey Siri, set my 11:50 a.m. alarm. Hey Siri, set my 12:50 p.m. alarm. And hey Siri, set my 2:20 p.m. alarm. Hey Siri, set my 3:50 p.m. alarm. And hey Siri, set my 4:50 p.m. alarm. Hello everyone. Join for one of my posts. Gillian, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully it should be pretty good at least. Not too much crazy with the light. Kind of vibe coding today, right now. I should probably put some text up. AI automation. Add a text. Where is the text? Oh, text goes here. There we go. I was like, I have some text somewhere. Nice. Ryan, good to see you. Ska, what's up? Good morning, everyone. Just kind of doing some vibe coding. Just want to finish up this app so that we can get this ready to publish. Because we have a lot of people that want said app. So, kind of have to get this up and running. But we're going to do some little updates here and there. Oh, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. What you're seeing is Claude Code, Vibe Code. Sorry, coffee. I haven't had my coffee yet, so. Yusuf, what's up? This is Claude Code, a content automation machine. Jesus, that is caliente. I'm also kind of curious to see, like, how's the morning crowd in the morning, too? Hope you're having a great day. We're going to learn about VS Code and Claude Code. And actually, we're just going to... Let's just go grab some new content so that we can post. Give me 4 new content ideas. So Jen Spark's going to go and write the content. One of the biggest posts that I posted was like, there's no need to learn NAN anymore. Completely irrelevant. Set 8, Yusuf, Ska, what's up? People on YouTube, hello. We're vibe coding. I know, early in the morning on the Friday, but we have this content automation app that a lot of people want. So let's get some content. Perfect, let's just pick this. So that's my content script. We're gonna make this bottom of funnel. Pop it in. How are we doing here? I think this needs to be refreshed. Can you check the log to see how is anything still pending? Technically, we shouldn't have some stuff pending, but we should probably clear it out. So this is Claude Code, vibe coding. No need to learn NAN. He's pretty much powerful. But there's some better, well, not to say there's better ones, but it's more of you still want to be vibe coding in general. So we're gonna make a couple software updates. Basically, if you guys really want to see, what this does is this machine, this app outputs videos like this every 10 minutes. Completely automatically, you just pipe in a content idea and outputs a complete avatar
Are
script.
you drowning in work but not seeing the growth you want? It feels like you're working harder than everyone else, right? Well, what if I told you there's a smarter way? So many entrepreneurs are stuck in burnout mode, working endless hours. But the ones who are really scaling, they're using AI to automate the grunt work. Think sales, content, even client onboarding. That frees them up to actually grow their business. But here's the thing, AI isn't magic. You need a real strategy. You need the right tools. And you need someone to guide you through the tech overwhelm. That's where I come in. You didn't start your business to get stuck. Let's break free from that burnout. Book a one-on-one session with me today, and we'll build your personalized AI automation plan.
AI avatar. This has been the most in-demand thing this whole week. Everyone is like, hey, we want your avatar. We want this content automation app. And I'm like, okay, guess you guys want it. If you're a member of the community, definitely join. Sorry, Mr. Your Lover. Sorry, I don't have discounts for the community, but definitely want to join because you get templates and tools like this. We have prompts, we have custom GPTs, but we're giving away full applications inside the community. So if you want to automate your content, definitely join the community. You could get apps like this to automate your business. Okay, cool. And then required field. Cool. We're also going to run this through a couple more testing too. I'm still doing some more testing to try and improve this app because I want it reliable. I want it universal where any business owner can use it. G Rivera, good morning. Hello. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. F says, what is your hardware when doing AI work? Hardware? Mac. I don't know if that helps much, but the main thing is like have a more. You really want, if you can splurge, 64 gigabyte RAM minimum. If you can splurge more, 128 gigabytes RAM minimally for whatever Mac computer that you want. Dan, nice to meet you. Because I'm running this on a Mac, and I have a client who also has the same automation, and he's running it on his Mac M4 Studio, and I have an M1, significantly faster, almost twice as fast than on my computer. And I didn't realize, like, oh wow, that is actually a big thing. So if you're vibe coding automation, yeah, the hardware that you use will be a big indicator of like how long or how good your app is going to be. Giga says, what IDE are you using? I am using Visual Code Studio. VS Code. You can use Antigravity. You can use Cursor. I'm curious about Cursor though. I'm open to trying Cursor maybe later to kind of look over the code base because from what I've heard, okay, Smith 820 is ready for copy videos. Should be ready in 1 to 3 minutes. Check waiting for completion. All 4 videos were submitted. Can I run another task input while this is working so I could do multiple? Can I just load it up with just multiple queues and stages? It just kind of works through everything simultaneously. Is that okay? Or does everything have to be linear? I just want to check my how I coded my logic here. Giga says, is this a fork of VS Code? No, it's actually VS Code. Just VS Code. But the app is custom. That's like Python. It's just Python, HTML, Node.js. I don't know if it has Node.js. I know it's just all Python. But this is just CSS. This is just CSS, just custom coded, basically. This is a content automation machine that automatically outputs pieces of content like this every 10 minutes and costs roughly $2.50 per video.
Link in bio.
Imagine the markup that you could charge for short form content. You could produce content for roughly $2.50. We're working on cutting that cost even lower. But you could charge 50, 60, 80 bucks per short form video. Interesting. How many ICPs do you have in total? Ideal customer profiles do I have in total? That's a good question, G Rivera. There's 2 avatars. For the community is mostly like freelancers, coaches, consultants are looking for class or group education for staying up to date with AI. And then my one-on-one coaching, those are high net worth individuals, professionals that are doing like more than 300K a year in like business. They're like chiropractors, doctors, brokers, real estate agents. And then for them, it's like literally automating for them. Going into their business and automating. Nick says, generally, who would pay for $70 for slap? Actually, business owners who aren't creating content will actually pay a pretty penny for avatars. I've already sold like $5,000 this week alone in avatar automations. Like just getting people set up with avatar. This year, for whatever reason, people are like, I got to do content, but I can't get on camera, so I got to get my avatar to get K content. And so they've been hitting me up because they've been seeing, oh yeah, John creates avatars and stuff. It's not slapped. Don't worry, Nick's not doing anything for business significant. So that's the main thing. So, and trust, in my community, if you don't contribute, you get blocked. So don't worry. There's people that want to learn how to do AI avatar content, that want to automate their content, that want to sell AI content automation to their clients, which is probably the most in-demand automation. And it's no longer selling NAN templates. Don't sell NAN templates to your clients in 2025, 2026. That's like horrible. Anyways, this is an avatar. We're just
Are you
fine-tuning the
drowning in work
machine.
but not seeing the growth you want? Feels like you're working harder than everyone else, right? Well, what if I told you
Nice.
there's a
So this inputs any idea for any piece of content for any business. Like you could change the avatar to you or someone else, honestly. Like you could just nano banana, take a headshot and like create a new photo of you. Or you can basically also nano banana a fictitious character, a representative, an AI influencer for that represents your brand or business that matches the age demographic and gender of your ideal customer profile. Like we have one for for they sell dog info products, and we found female over 45 talking about tips to help keep your dog like healthy. Actually converts really well, and he does not create content. Like he's not on camera, he has a completely faceless business. So if you want a completely faceless business, I'm using tools HeyGen. You can sign up for HeyGen today. Like there's nothing special. I'm not. I just built the automation. That's the only difference. But you could go to heygen.com, pay $29, and you could create unlimited 5-minute videos of this. Like the only difference is I just automated the entire process. That's all. But you could go to HeyGen, create an AI avatar. I have a tool at a smaller scale that auto-generates the images with my logo plus description and hashtags using Nano Banana. G Rivera, is that in Google AI Studio? Because that would be like perfect for like something like that. I have my YouTube automation app, and it's all vibe
smarter
coded
way?
in Gemini. Yep, perfect. Yeah. For everyone, like go today and like go to Google AI Studio, and it's completely free. And vibe code your first app, website, tool, calculator, dashboard, CRM, database, task manager, like whatever you want, like vibe coded tool, website, anything, even content generator that you press a button, it uses Nano Banana and pumps out your carousels with the text and gives you the text and hashtags. If you guys watch my channel, I have it on my YouTube. I do it for YouTube where I just press a button and it gives me the text, the SEO, the thumbnail. But you're convincing me to get Claude via oh, but that's a great because it creates a larger marketing machine. It's true. That's the trade-off. If I need a quick, fast tool that I'm like, I want some Nano Banana, maybe I want some AI like a Gemini 3, which is sufficient enough to do anything that you want, basically. It's like I need some AI to like do some pre-prompting like a custom GPT, image, video generation, like tool CRM, like pretty lightweight stuff. Google AI Studio completely for free, and you're vibe coding, and there's no cost. Like there's no credit cost. And then it automatically hooks up Nano Banana. It saves the prompts underneath the hood. You press a button, it does the prompt, does the image, does the video, whatever you want. Like Google AI Studio does that, for example. Now, if you want to automate it, like you want multiple APIs, you want other API services other than Google, you want Kai, you want, there's really only two. It's really just Kai, KIE.ai. This is where I get my B-roll. So anything B-roll, photo, Nano Banana too. And then all the text for the SEO, for all the descriptions, for all the social media text, all the different, I love this. This is my favorite thing of the app. This is why I built the app. This part right here. I hate writing SEO text for every single little video. That to me is the minutia of the mundane, the pain. I hate it so much that I'm like, I've tried every way to try and shortcut snippets, copy paste, keep a template up, maybe save and reuse, and I'm like, it is such a monotonous manual work, and then to do that different for every social media channel. I've done custom GPTs that will do that, but you're copy pasting, and it's like super annoying. I hate that so much. That's why I wanted to do this. Version one of this, I still have version one of this. You just drop a video in a folder and it instantly transcribes the entire video and then sends it to Open Router, uses Claude. I think I'm using Haiku for the writing because it's just more human. Don't use ChatGPT for writing. And then it automatically just transcribes and writes the text that's custom for everyone. That to me is worth this app of like how much it saves me. Then we just started building other stuff. We started doing the video and the avatars and the database and multiple tracking and stuff like that. So, and then Founder IQ has a really good question. Check this out. How much does it cost per video? And I just vibe coded this feature. I'm so proud about this. This is so dope. You guys don't understand how dope this, like, there's a column now for cost, because I was like, how much is it costing? And then so I had Claude. I didn't do anything. I had Claude like, hey, for each API I want to track the cost and then calculate the cost over time. And then I really like how in Vappy they have a visual bar like this, so you can see which is contributing to the most expense of the cost, like the majority of the cost basically. So you could hover your mouse over and see. Let's see. Wait, hold on. He used to say it's probably because it's just too small, but you'll hover. Oh, there we go. So it's super tiny. I can't zoom in anymore. That says HeyGen 75 cents. Kai. I gotta stop moving it. There we go. Kai $1.40. And then everything else is like less than a penny, basically. So roughly per video, ignore this guy. This guy, I'm just rerunning him over and over again. So I'm just putting him back in for testing. So that's why he's just adding up like a bigger cost. Roughly, it's like between $2 to like $4, give or take, for the cost. We're trying to just get it under 3. And then we're fine tuning the prompts. So how many APIs? There's roughly like 8 APIs in this. I know, it's a beast because I want the whole thing. I want research, I want writing, I want SEO, I want text, I want image, I want editing, I want uploading to all social media channels. I want the entire content process automated, like everything. Like that's what I'm going for. So you need eight APIs. So it's like, would you rather pay 8 APIs, like I don't know, like $100 a month? All in, or would you rather pay a college intern do the uploading, do the typing? Would you rather manually post every single short form video, copy paste the text to description, hate your life because you're typing the text every single time and you gotta do all that other stuff? So is that only for the avatar, for the HeyGen? That's actually for the whole thing. So this is for the whole cost. This was just one. I just vibe coded this last night, so I haven't done it for like a whole batch. So I haven't seen like what's the aggregate cost of it. This one is only more just because I'm testing them over and over. So I'm just putting them back in over and over, just fine tuning some of the prompts. So the question is, so if you're working with 5 businesses, do you need 5 different marketing engines? Yes. Because the way I designed this is like this one app is per business. So that because in the settings, you can tailor it for your business, or at least for one business kind of thing. Now let me go deeper into that. So you could customize it. So this knows your business. I made it so that, again, if you're a member in the community, you could actually download this app and get access to it. It's not like a nice fully app that just works. I mean, you're getting a vibe coded app that just was birthed last week. But we have members who have forked this app and made their own copy and put 5 different businesses in the same app. So I do have, he's in my AI certification program. He's probably my best student. He's forked my app and then has remixed it to build out 5 different business content engines in one app. So short answer, yes, you could run 5 different marketing engines out of one app. You just have to vibe code the feature. It's not hard. I mean, you're good, G Rivera. If you're playing around with Google A Studio, like you understand like how to add new features. You're like, new feature, I want this, and I like everything. You more want to where, or I want to get is like you really want to make sure it's really robust. That's the biggest thing, and then you can copy paste for a different business. It's super easy too. And then yeah, no, good questions, excellent questions. No, these are. Yeah, you can see the difference. The biggest cost, at least, is of course self-hosting video is going to be one of your biggest things. Like cost to reduction is really just 2 things. The AI avatar using HeyGen, that's one of the biggest costs. And then that's like, I don't know what did we say? Uh, what did we say? 75 cents, I think it was for a HeyGen video. I think something like that. And then for Kling, it's like $1.50. I think something like that. I could just look in the tab. I'm lazy, but it's the B-roll video that's like the most significant cost. We did cut it from Sora, and Sora was kind of expensive. That was expensive using Sora. So there's other models that you could try to like. We're trying to making it customizable. Yeah, one of the members got a bill, and I looked at my bill, and I was like, because we were just jamming. It was just like pumping in ideas, just letting it cook. 10 minutes later, you get a video. You just pushed out. We were cooking. We're like, oh, this is great. And then we looked at our API costs. We're like, hey, how much are those videos? And it was Sora, just because Sora was the most premium out of it. Because you're generating like 4 videos. You have to fill like 40 seconds of B-roll. So if you do it like 10 seconds, I'm using Replicate. What is Replicate? Oh, Replicate right now. There's Synesthesia, which is another one, I think. And then there's D.ID. These are all HeyGen alternatives. And then there's some open source ones that like do lip syncing basically. It's basically the lip syncing feature. And there's actually some if you guys want to nerd out, you want to get super nerdy, hit that like button. I'm going to show you something. So then I start talking to Claude. It's going to lag 1 second. Okay. Okay, can we go? Okay, so hold on, let me make this so it's nice. Okay, cool. So I had Claude do some research of like, hey, look at my code base, and it's a content automation app that uses HeyGen, that generates B-roll, that manages all of the content. And I was like, hey, are there any GitHub repos? Pro tip, this is such a pro tip. Whatever your app that you're building, before you build or even after you build, doesn't matter. Ask Claude or GenSpark, or I prefer Claude or GenSpark. Ask them to go find GitHub repos that have features related to your app. One, it will improve the performance of it, and then 2, it will also reduce the cost and efficiency of it. That is like the best, because Claude's gonna like try and reverse engineer it from scratch and like rebuild it, and it may or may not work. You're gonna have some bugs. You may have to backtrack, whatever. But when I always plan first with Claude, plan and then execute, because I'm like, okay, Claude, let's put together a to-do list. And so these are some things like, this replaces. You can take a screenshot. This replaces HeyGen. So these are some tools that do the lip syncing, because you just need a photo and audio and do the lip syncing and then move the head a little. That's all. So these are some libraries that do that, so you can reduce the HeyGen cost. So that's 80% of the cost right there. 60% of the cost cut right there. B-roll, you're kind of getting into self-hosting, but at the same time, this was very interesting. I didn't know about OpenSora. It's an open source video generator that is like super lightweight and like runs on your computer, and like you could generate images free. Like that was interesting. I didn't know about any of these, and I was like, what? Then this is voice to text. That's nominal. If these services have a more realistic voice, then I'll switch it. If they could clone my voice, basically. Mark says, I learned making a good PRD, product requirement document. Thank you so much for putting that in. Perfect. Does wonders. Mark, you contributed value. I'm going to pin your comment. See, I reward when people add value. Mark, thank you so much for sharing. Yes, when you're building any application, spin up any large language model conversation. And then from there, just say, we're planning an app. Here's my idea. Write it in a product requirement document. PRD, product requirement document. You don't have to know what it is. You don't have to know how to write one. You just give that command to your large language model. Describe what you want your app. Let them write out all the list of basically it's a developer to-do list for developers to build the features of the app, basically in explicit details and then you take that, you just copy, and then go ahead and paste that into Google AI Studio is free. Google Anti-Gravity is paid $20, but it's still really good if you want to be in the Google world. I prefer VS Code and Claude Code just because I've been using it the longest, so I'm happy with it. Then there's also Cursor. You could totally use the Cursor as well too. It doesn't really matter. I may have Cursor. I may switch to test Cursor because from what I heard, haven't tested, Claude has tunnel vision. And he's like super focused. You're like, Claude, fix this. And he's like, all right, I fix it. But everything else kind of could break. And you're like, Claude, that broke everything else. He's like, oh, you're right. I got to go fix this now. And so Claude has tunnel vision. From what I hear, the new version of Cursor is more holistic and looks at your whole code base before it makes impacts and changes to your code base. I could be wrong. Elaz. I'm going to call you E. On YouTube. Jonathan, best large language model for someone on a mission as a consultant at a big bank. Like number one, we actually have one of my members in my AI certification program that works for a big bank go through my certification program because it's not just an LLM. You need to learn automation, you need to learn vibe coding, you need to know the difference between ChatGPT, Claude, GenSpark, Gemini, which one to switch between, how to build custom GPTs, how to do prompting, how to do recommendations, like which is the right tool, especially for big banks. Because your organization, he's like, ChatGPT became horrible unless I'm wrong. Yes, ChatGPT hallucinates. ChatGPT, not gonna lie, is not the priority of like where you should be doing a lot of your work. You should be doing a lot of your work in GenSpark. GenSpark is the GOAT. That's now ChatGPT, lightweight, fix this, improve my writing, bounce ideas back and forth, but I'm not going to trust him for anything serious. No. Small little tasks that he can't mess up and doesn't require truth that I need. If I need truth, I'm going to go to GenSpark. GenSpark, crunch the numbers, do the analysis, do the analysis breakdown of the banks and look for fraud or look for anomalies or patterns or which was our best-selling product or service or create dashboards. And then you get into vibe coding. Like you do need to know automations like N8N, Zapier, just on a super basic level, and then get into like vibe coding with like Claude Code. Now you're like building automation apps. Which, by the way, where did we leave off? I wanted to ask him, can we do parallel stuff in here? So Claude's like, yes, you totally can run things parallel. Because I want to load him up with some content right now while we're talking. I need to put my AI agent to work while we're talking. So always have your agents working. Always have your agents working. If you have a tab open, put an agent to work. GenSpark, Claude, have Claude build something. Don't leave credits free at the end of the month. Burn all your credits. Like I like that. I could do multiple content items at different stages simultaneously. Yeah, because I set up batch parallel. It's kind of interesting. They made an upgrade last night to do an orchestrator. I didn't know what that is. And it now could do parallel processing. So no, it doesn't have to do one piece of content to go through the whole process before another one could go through. Now you could just pipe in ideas at different stages, and each ones can be at different stages, and they're all just kind of processing at their own pace. It sends out the API request, they get queued up, and then it slowly just stitches them together at the very end. So you could just, what I mean is, you can shovel ideas into this, and he'll just go ahead and just go through the process. There, that's the whole process. He'll just go through the blocks of the process, and you can just like trickle down like doo, doo, doo. And my favorite is he has an auto mode and it works. As soon as you pipe in the mode, the idea, select auto, and he just starts working. He just starts churning away and starts building things. GenSpark uses what large language model? That's why it's like you got to come to you got to come in the community. Trust, bro. GenSpark uses 9 large language models. They also have their own proprietary database. They also have their own MCPs, and they also have their own. It's actually an operating system. From what this is my thing. It's an actually like Linux operating system. That it's an environment. So you can actually run terminal commands, bash commands, save files, generate files, run Python, Jupyter notebooks in GenSpark. You can't do any of that stuff in ChatGPT. Don't do ChatGPT. Don't do Microsoft Copilot. If you work a 9 to 5, like shoot yourself. Like you're screwed. Like those 2 tools, screwed. Sorry. Can I run GenSpark in a Docker? We've looked, and we have some members that are like looking into how to replicate GenSpark. They have their own orchestrator underneath the hood. You can replicate it. There's technically ways to replicate it now. Like you could honestly vibe code your own thing. Like let's be honest. Like you could just vibe code your own thing. There's a thing called Board of Large Language Models. Let me see if I find it. Hold on. I think it's a package that you submit a request and then it submits the answer to like 4 or 5 different large language models, and then it takes the very end and then summarizes the answer and then gives it to you. I saw it the other day and I was like, oh, that's dope, because we've been doing board of advisors in custom GPTs, which is super helpful. But I like this one of like, was it board of LLMs? I gotta find it. It was a post. Yeah, I'll find it later. But that thing was like, if you're in the community, I'll find it and I'll post it. So I got confirmation we can basically, there's rate limits. Kai can only do 10 at a time. HeyGen can only do 5 at a time. OpenRouter can only do 500 at a time. Darn. 500 requests per minute. Pff, darn. How to use it, just load your context, run auto process or full auto, and it would check through the items and run through it. Okay, so let's actually just pipe in some ideas right now. So this guy is going to be one content idea. Do we have anything in the batch? I'm going to burn this one, and then we're just going to start over. Okay, so here's how to use it. Content automation machine. So dope. This is your only job for it. You paste the content, paste the article, paste the idea. That's it. And then you select top, middle, bottom of funnel. We want hard selling bottom of funnel. Hard selling bottom of funnel. And then add it. Boom. Now it's in full auto mode. Oh, there it is. Now it's generating the captions. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. I'm creating content. So hard. Oh, now it's generating the voice. So finish the captions. Haiku Claude just wrote all the captions for all the different for the 6 different social media channels, customized to their own social media. He wrote the script. He wrote the prompts. He just did all of that. Now we're just generating the voice. We're going to Fish Audio because it's my voice clone, so it's actually going to use my voice. The voice is done. Now it's generating the avatar. You're seeing the whole like it's producing this. It's equivalent to NAN. It's like no different. Like it would be the same thing in NAN. The only difference is you would hate your life trying to build it. No one likes building an NAN. Let's be honest. Like no one. Unless you're a psychopath. Okay, cool. So this is now going to take a couple minutes. We're just going to leave this in the oven. But it's so much better because I tell Claude, I'm like, hey Claude, I want a cost estimator so I know how much every video is costing. I don't know how you're going to do it, but that's a you problem. And Claude's like, Yeah, sure, that's it. Okay, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna burn half your tokens anyway, so give me 10 minutes and I'll have it done. And I'm like, dope. And I'm like, Claude, it's not working. Go check it out. And he goes, you're right, it's not working. I'll check it out. Looks at the log, does the troubleshoot. He goes, I found the problem. I'm like, good job, Shaw. I'm like, just yes, whatever you need. Yeah. Just continue. I just need a better auto mode for Claude so he just doesn't bother me and I can just let him work. So in a couple minutes, this is now going to produce. So now it's doing HeyGen. So we could load up some content some here. Well, I still want to like do one at a time just to kind of. I still want to like fine tune some of the prompts and stuff. I love the Thanos rings. Those are so fun. These are all the assets that you have to create every single time you create a short form video. You got to get the source, got to get the idea, you got to read it, you got to write the script, you got to get on camera, you got to edit it, you got to go find some B-roll, you got to go create a thumbnail. Most people don't do thumbnails. Then you got to edit everything together. Oh, look, confetti. There he is. See, he's starting to assemble the Thanos rings, rings of so that you snap. There we go. Oh, I snapped myself out of focus. There we go. So you snap, and it creates a video in 10 to 12 minutes. It's a 10 to 12 minute snap. So, and then wait 10 to 12 minutes. But look, oh, check this out. Look at that. You can start to see it's starting to accrue cost. I love this thing. It's just whatever features that you want, like Claude will create it. Mark's like, that's great. I know. I perfectly timed that. But this is just fascinating to me because you can take ideas from other apps that you see and you're like, oh, I like how they do that. Hey, Claude, can you do a bar with measured out with the different prices in proportion? I don't know how, but can you do that? And Claude's like, yeah, sure. And like, do you know how hard this will be to like implement? And like, I haven't written one semicolon. I haven't typed one like period. Like I have written no code. Quick plug, if you want to learn how to do this and also get this exact template, join the community. Link in the bio. I have a community, $97 a month. We have class in about an hour and a half. It's not really class today, it's just office hours. So today we're just going to do some show and tell. I'm going to show my members this. We're going to give members access to this today. So if you want to join, you get access to the GitHub repo and download the source code, and you don't pay subscriptions. I'm not charging a subscription for this. Like, wild. Just join the community. Learn how to vibe code, inspire yourself to build apps like this, automate your content, sell this to clients. Like you can offer social media marketing services because it's only going to cost you $3 a video. Do you know how much you can mark up a video for clients, especially B2B businesses? Side hustles. There's no excuse. No excuse for side hustles. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing an amazing day. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. We're jamming. We're vibe coding. We're just kind of waiting. What's the average to sell without undersign? That's an excellent question, Rivera. Guess what? I have the answer. I don't gatekeep here. You guys got to hit that like button. Hit that share button. That's all that I ask. Just hit that share button. That's all I ask. Share this with your network because I'm not going to gatekeep. So, let me find. Oh, it's in the client file. One moment. Okay. Oh, it's done. You hear that little sound too? He's done making the things. Anyways, to answer G Rivera question, what's the average to sell without underselling? If you're selling short form content to small businesses because content is a pain, most of them aren't doing content. They just need to show up, honestly, like that, and they are not going to get on camera. They're not going to read any scripts. They're not going to give you any time and day to actually help you create content for their business kind of thing. So you can start at $4.97 for 8 videos. I know you're like, that's insane markup, but that's what AI offers. AI helps reduce your operating costs, increases your profit margin so that you could offer a more competitive service and higher margin. That's what AI offers. So you could do 8 videos. So if your only cost of the 8 videos, it's like what? Let's say $3. 3 times 8. So you're going to pay $24 in API fees to generate 8 videos, and you're going to charge the client $497 to automatically upload content twice a week, for 4 weeks, automatically for them. So your 1 hour of work is done for $497, and then they pay every single month, and then your cost is only like $50. I'm just saying, like everyone wants to work harder than like you want to sell end-to-end automations and sell custom GPTs. That's cool. This is now it goes up from there. $8.97, you get 12 videos. This is a great offer right here. This is like, again, that's nothing for businesses. Again, because they know the cost of video production. We dropped the cost of video production to $3. Now it gets really interesting. Am I becoming an AI? I tell you, come become an AI consultant, get trained under me, get my templates, get certified by me. Like, I will show you the ways, I give you the templates, how to get clients. Like, there's a ton of money to be made. It's just people don't have the skills. People don't have the skills or the automations to be like, oh man, I could vibe code an automation for clients. Like, this is hard for most people. So that's why it's like, I want to get you to this level. It finished. That was fast. I wasn't talking to you for that long. It's usually not that fast, but apparently the software changes I made last night, I added parallel processing, so it does things in parallel, not linearly. So it's like, right? That was like, it usually takes like 10, 12 minutes, but let's see. And then the cost is pretty consistent too. That's interesting.
Are your competitors leaving you in the dust? What if I told you they're using AI to do in 2 hours what takes you 40? While you're stuck doing manual work, like answering emails or editing videos, others are letting AI agents automate it all. They're not just faster, they're actually making more money while working less. It's not AI that will replace you, it's someone who knows how to use it. Every day you wait, that gap between you and them gets bigger. You're one decision away from either breaking through or burning out. Ready to stop watching and start winning? Book a one-on-one AI strategy session.
So when you do software programming, don't do multiple changes at the same time. I made a change last night and I was like, I should put me in every scene, but I haven't refined the prompt for that. So that's where I'm like, let me remove me from the scene, keep the B-roll related. And I made a prompt change last night because I was like, I really want me in it to be like related to it. So I want you to fix the prompt for the B-roll, undo where it has me in it. Let's just remove that whole thing, even from the ENV file as well too. And then let's go back to the original prompt, but we want to make sure the prompts are, look at the whole script, and then because each video is going to be roughly 10 seconds, we want each scene to be relevant to the point of the video. So remember how you were looking at the core, and they have to be coherent too. So when you write your prompts from the script for the B-roll generator, they need to be based off the script, and then use humans in the scene acting out, or using some widget, or add some location related to what the topic is, so that's clearly understand. We want it like very like infographic, like tutorial, like training, so people go, I understand now what they're talking about. We'll just fix that. That's the easy thing with the prompt. But it generated it very fast. Like, that's a prompt issue. That's easy. That's easy to fix. But, yo, that was super fast. and it only costs $2.33. It's pretty consistent. That's actually dope. There's not like 34 cents, 33. We're like, yo, what inflation? Yo, why did this go up a penny? But this is your margin. Like you could reduce this cost to like 50 cents if you buy like a really like expensive computer and self-host. Like you could cut like all the cost like relatively next to your electricity bill, which would probably be like 50 cents per video. Okay, cool. Sora Logic updating. Okay, let's just see how he fixes that. Can you show one of those videos that you sell under that pack? Oh yeah, something like this. Let me go to an old one. There's one of these old ones, something like this. These are old. They may not be around. Let's see.
Heard that AI is
Okay.
coming for your job in 2026. Well, guess what? It's already happening. Companies are swapping out $80,000 salaries for $20 a month AI tools. ChatGPT is writing marketing copy, AI agents are booking appointments, and virtual assistants are handling customer service.
So that's an example of the piece of content because it's their avatar talking about relevant content, B-roll behind captions, and then it's relevant. It will hard sell as well too. Hope you have a great day, G Rivera. Happy Friday. Oh, definitely more learn the vibe code because it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So we're just fine tuning this. We're gonna do a demo of this pretty soon in the community, which is what I wanna really go check out. Also, I need to open another VS Code right here because I want to just update my website. I just want to switch it out from what was yesterday. File, new window. Boom, open. Gonna open just. I like my my website. I just want to make it simple to just go and join the community. That's it. Super simple. Okay, I'm vibe coding right now. Oh my god, look how hard it is vibe coding. Also here, archived. There's an old website that I was like, I want. Pretty sure I started naming them too, which is nice. Also, name your files, like or date your files. There you go. Is this the original? Courses, mastermind. I kind of like this one. I like how simple this is, honestly. But there was another one. Really, that was it? January 8th was it? Maybe this one. That's the one-on-one stuff, which, not gonna lie, I'm not really selling much of the one-on-one that I want to anymore. Like, I wanna, like, cut that down and just push the academy or community. Just push the community, honestly. It's more scalable, honestly. Much, much more scalable. We just had a few people join this morning, too. So we have more students that we can enroll. I need the original one that's just the a CAD or community. I think I have that somewhere around here. This one's Claude Code. Inner Circle, probably this one. End up having so many websites. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just use this one. Yeah, I like this one. Just simple, one page, done. Which one was that one? Hey, was that Inner Circle? I'm just gonna like quickly, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, we're gonna keep that. This is the story of a girl. Get the exact AI blueprint. Da, 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 da. Although I do kind of like the text on this one. Because this one talks about systems. Like, most people, like, let's be honest, like, most people are like, come learn ChatGPT, or ChatGPT and Claude, and you're like, great, why? How about how to build a lead generation so that it generates leads on autopilot? More valuable. Oh my God, I'm learning Claude Code and websites, but is it really relevant? Maybe, maybe not. We should actually set up a high ticket sales system so that it sells and nurtures 24/7 so that you can get leads, warm up leads, and close more sales. Oh my God, I'm doing content, but I can't do content every time because it's manual and I can only post once a week, or I don't post at all, but I'm not getting leads or sales. Well, we should probably put marketing that scales without you. Automate your marketing so that you can pump out content using automation with the click of a button. And then 24/7 customer acquisition, voice agents, chatbots that book and convert leads while you sleep. Like, yeah. Yeah. So we're going to combine some of these two into like a new. Because I want this. I want the. Hey, Claude, specifically the index.html, I want you, which you probably want to bring stuff into this one to update. Basically, we want to update the index.html as the core focus. And I really like the header. We're going to replace the video at the very top. And then I like the get your free AI marketing and toolkits. Keep that as well. Ah. Ah. Yeah, and at the very top of it, it says join the newsletter as like the call to action, just very small at the very bottom. And then down below, it starts to um, remove the whole get free AI marketing and sales toolkit. That whole section is just too big. Um, and then you could just start putting. I do like the remove the whole section of your competitors are using AI to steal your market share. It's more like people are just falling behind. That's the biggest thing. So I want you to look at 2-innercircle.html. I changed my mind on a lot of those changes. I'm kind of like rebuilding the website. I'm just gonna like combine it to make it easy. So that's why I'm asking Claude to like how I want to stitch these two pages together. I want you to focus on the index.html page. That's going to be the main one that we're editing. And what I want you to do is go to 2-innercircle.html And from there, I want you to take the header, the headline, the video, and the join. Um, Take all of that and make that the header and the video at the very top inside of index.html. Then I want you to remove the get the free AI marketing sales and toolkit. Just remove that whole thing. And then remove the section that says your competitors are using AI to steal your market share. Just remove that section. Then I want you to start with the section that says your AI marketing and sales blueprint to dominate 2026. Keep the systems there. Change the guarantee that you'll get your first working automations in 30 days or get a full refund. Take the section your journey from the 2 dash inner circle, the whole section that says your journey and step 1 to step 3. Add those. Take all the frequently asked questions and add those to index.html. And then also add the get started today. Join its 155 business owners right now with the what's included and the price and the start, and then the footer as well too. Because you could remove on the index.html page the choose your AI domination path, remove that whole section, remove those common questions, remove the competitors are using AI but don't get left behind, remove that whole section. So make those changes to the index, and that's going to be the primary focus while taking inspiration from 2-innercircle.html. That was quite the wish list, right? Quite the wish list of changes. But he's going to vibe code and change all of that. Because one of the biggest systems that people are missing is like they don't have a marketing and sales system. They think just because they have a website, it's going to equal sales. But then they're like, oh my gosh, I got to do content. I got to do marketing. I got to have, because this is two parts. One, we're technically doing two parts right now. I have the content machine, so I'm going to be posting 3 times a day, every day, multiple times. It's already growing my social media. I'm getting like 500 subscribers a week to like TikTok. It's just compounds. It's like stupid growth. Then from there, so that's the marketing. That's attention. I'm also live streaming as well too. So that's all marketing, attention. There we go. Nice. So that's all marketing, attention, stuff like that. Now, the other thing is the acquisition. How do you turn attention into leads and then warm up those leads and turn them into sales? That's your marketing and sales system. So that's the next thing that you need to implement, a way to capture those leads, nurture those leads, automatically follow up with those leads without having to do it manually, which is a big thing. Okay, so he's working on our website. We're going to get a new website soon. Yeah. So that's the pricing for if you were to charge for social media content. I think that's a pretty good side hustle. If you want to make $10K a month selling social media automation services to small businesses and just post 2 times a week for them, pressing a button, and the only cost is like $3 a video. I don't know. People want to work harder for side hustles. They want to do more work than they have to. It's like, just follow a proven path. Anyways, so that's the automation side. We're going to improve that video. I think he's also working on the prompt as well too. So did you finish the prompt? I think he did. He removed the personalization. The prompt is much better. Every action detects a concept with props, realistic location. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we're gonna reset this and put more content in the queue. So let's take that out. Let's, wow, that was really fast. Let's just delete this one and just pop in a new one. Cool. Let's go get some content. Let's go get some content. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I use my content automation app from start to finish. This is how I would create and automate content. I create a piece, I go to GenSpark. ChatGPT, GenSpark really doesn't matter. They get the script. They just output, give me a new piece of content. Hello, Nate, welcome. We're learning how to automate your content. So take said content, copy, paste it in the content automation app. Just paste it right there. That's all you have to do. I know, very hard. Once you paste the text, then is it top of funnel, middle of funnel? I'm gonna do bottom of funnel. And then add to process. Done. That is all you have to do. Now it's gonna go in the, there it is. I gotta figure out, I was like, where to go? Now it's gonna work through, okay, it's 10:44 right now. So I'm gonna just write that down so that we could track how long does it take to do this now. Because the other time was really fast, and if it's that fast, if it's under 5 minutes, like, okay, it's already done. It's written all the SEO text for all the social media channels, 6 social media channels, completely different for each and every single one. Then it went and generated a voice in my avatar voice. It actually cloned it. And now it's taking that voice and going to HeyGen to go and generate my digital avatar. My avatar is now in the oven. So now we're just gonna sit here and it's got, oh, Nate, welcome. So what this machine and app, or what this automation app does, is it automatically produces a piece of content like this. You paste an idea, 8 minutes later, a piece of content comes out like this.
You got 2 real for your job. Heard that AI is coming for your job in 2026. Well, guess what? It's already happening. Companies are swapping out $80,000 salaries for $20 a month AI tools. ChatGPT is writing marketing copy, AI agents are booking appointments, and virtual assistants are handling customer service. You got 2
cost roughly $2.33 to create a video. That cost can, of course, be shortened. So it just pumps out content like that. Now, right now, it's in the oven, so it's gonna go and just generate the avatar. Nate's like, holy smokes, this is dope. This is content automation. This is how you automate your content so that you can focus on other things like serving your audience and giving you guys attention and saying, hope you're having a blessed day. I'm working very hard right now creating content. So hard. I gotta write the scripts. Oh my God, I gotta get on camera. Oh my God, I gotta do editing. Oh, so hard. So, and then I gotta publish to every social media channel 6 times. Like, oh my God, it's so hard. Oh, my automation's done. Well, it's done for that stage. It's like, yes, I need time back. Join the community. If you join the community, you could download this template and download this. It's not a template, it's actually a full app. So you could download this full app, run it on your own computer, hook up your own APIs. There's no subscription, and you can automate content starting today. Don't suffer for the rest of the week and month in 2026 making content manually. Don't suffer. Join the community, $97 a month. Get the template. We're actually gonna be giving away the template in probably in an hour. So we have an office hour in an hour for the community. So that is basically I'm just kind of fine tuning it. So when I give it to the members in the community, so if you join, you can get access to the template and work smarter, not harder. Shout out to Alfred. Alfred joined the community. So shout out to Alfred. Welcome. Looking forward to seeing you. Man, today is a jam-packed day. Okay, how's our website doing? By the way, we're also building a website at the same time. So I'm creating content and building a website and live streaming at the same time. Join the community. Anyways, okay, so what do we have here? Did you finish said job. Oh no, he's still working on the website right now. So he's like, oh, I got some more work, boss. I'm like, is it done yet? He's like, oh my god. Claude's freaking out. He's like, boss wants the website now. He's like, but we're halfway done. Work faster. Burn more credits. Meanwhile, I like this. We're just waiting for the videos to be processed. This is the Thanos content. You have to do these 7 steps every single time you create a piece of content. Every single time for the rest of the year. You got to create the script, got to do the avatar. The avatar's fun. We can check out the avatar right now.
Are you still doing all this manual work
Oh.
while your competitors are using AI to get things done in just 2 hours that take you 40? Yep, that's the reality. While you're stuck answering emails and making content calendars, they've got AI agents handling it all. They're not just faster, they're making more money and working less. The truth is, you won't lose your business to AI, you'll lose it to someone who knows how to use it. That gap is getting bigger every single day. You're one decision away from a total game changer. Ready to stop watching and start winning? Book a one-on-one AI strategy session with me. Let's get you the same results. Link in bio.
And he sells for you too. Hey, AI influencer, I need you to sell. I love it. I love it. All right, so now he's generating the avatar, and it will pump out content for days. So, and it'll publish on 6 social media channels. Not bad. Hope you guys are having a great day. Nate, what do you do? Kind of curious. Nate Butler explains. Cybersecurity AI GRC Advocate, live times Eastern, Monday through Wednesday, 12 p.m. only. Nice. Actually, that's really cool. Okay, we're good on time. Nice. What do you explain about? I'm curious. Dude, cybersecurity right now is hot. Like everyone's trying to get into cybersecurity. Like you want to talk about like a career that's like people are like really jumping into, like they want to go into cybersecurity. How do you get the tests? How do you get certified? Red team, blue team. No, I'm just kidding. White hat, black hat. That's the hardest decision right there. Do you go white hat, black hat? Some people are gray hats. Oh, there's a ton. Like all my friends, they're like leaving labor jobs and they're going into like cybersecurity and like they're studying for the certifications. They're like looking for like skills and stuff like that. It's on fire. Plus company. Oh yeah, with AI is like, now's the time to become a software developer, to become a cyber security like engineer, like a red team. Like this is such like with AI, you can make any of your dreams possible. Like there's no excuses. Like back in the day, remember people would ask you questions and you would say like, did you Google that? Now people are like, I don't know how to do XYZ. And it's like, have you asked ChatGPT? And they're like, I haven't thought about that. It's like my lives are all about breaking into cybersecurity. I go panel style, invite out experts, people who knew they want to ask questions. Let's go, Nate. That is dope. Nice to meet you, mate. Nate. You got like a whole I was thinking like a whole studio like Grant Cardone where you're just live. Like that's the whole game. Is live streaming and broadcasting is one of the biggest things. By the way, I'm working hard right now while I'm talking to you. Don't forget, I'm working while I'm talking to you guys. I'm creating content. It's so hard. It's so hard. Gotta read the script. Gotta write this. Gotta write that. So we're at 10:40. We're coming up on about 10 minutes. We also have a little log session here. I put a little logger or session log so you could kind of track hey, how's the progress? What are you working on? I want to say, I don't know if it's true or not, but the CEO of Slack, when he was growing the company, he banned all meetings and progress update reports and task managers and he's like, you either ship or you don't, or you stay quiet. Don't give us updates around let's have sprint stand-ups where we all talk about what we're gonna do and what we're working on, or he's complete waste of time. He's no meetings, no stand-ups. You either ship a product or you guys in your department stay quiet. And they increase productivity by 60%. And I was like, huh, that's pretty cool. I'm curious to learn how you were able to get your image in there and your voice. Excellent question, Nate. The great thing about my show, I don't gatekeep. So if you ask a question or anyone else, I love sharing the answers. So what we're using for the, let's go to here. So the photo, it's a photo, so it's not a trained avatar. So in HeyGen, you could train a photo or you could train an avatar. I'm not training an avatar. I'm training a photo. That way I could change my outfits. Nano Banana. You just go Nano Banana Pro, upload your headshot. I would also put him through Enhancer. And Enhancer will make him look real. Pores, more hair, dimples, freckles, or whatever kind of things. Like he's too polished right now. He's like got makeup. He's like fresh on set. So that's that. The voice is not HeyGen. I did not like HeyGen. I did not like 11 Labs, how they cloned my voice. What's an enhancer? Excellent question, Nate. So when you generate AI photos, hold on. I will get you this right now. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. This is a software, it's a subscription for it. What it does is takes your polished AI video and ready? Makes them more realistic. So that's an enhancer. AI, natural. AI, natural. You just upload your photo, pay like a couple credits, and then it just spits out. That's all. Simple. Higgsfield and FreePix also have something similar, but this is like the GOAT, the standard. So that's why you could always go to like levels of real. I'm cheating too. Like I'm shrinking him smaller so that he looks super small to hide, because he's not like super perfect. Like there
Are you still doing all this manual work while your competitors are using AI to get things done?
It still has a
in
little
just 2 hours that take you
jitteriness to
40?
it.
Yep, that's the reality. While you're stuck answering emails and making content calendars, they've got AI agents handling it all. They're not just faster, they're making more money and working less. The truth is, you won't lose your business to AI, you'll lose it to someone who knows how to use it. That gap is getting bigger every single day. You're one decision away from a total game changer. Ready to stop watching and start winning? Book a one-on-one AI strategy session with me. Let's get you.
Okay. So that's photo. That's photo and then the video. So that's HeyGen. HeyGen just does lip syncing. It's the best in town. There's some other better ones. But for right now, all we're doing is lip syncing. Now you asked the question for audio. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screen. I'm not sponsored by any of these tools, honestly, sadly, but I'm not sponsored by any of them. I recommend it because it works and it makes my clients money. Fish.audio is like the most, I personally, just most realistic, like voice cloning. I cloned my voice in HeyGen. It's like, it was horrible. I cloned my voice in 11 Labs. It still had like robotic kind of like like monotone. Even with the emotions, I was like, this is not a waste. Even with 3 hours of like training, like it was like, ugh. Fish Audio takes 90 seconds of an audio file and will dub it better than all of them, and it's cheaper. Not by much, but it's still cheap. So that's Fish Audio. So I upload my script. My script is written open router to using Claude Haiku. So he does all the writing because it's more human writing. So he writes the script, and then Fish Audio will take that script and my avatar voice and read my voice. And then it takes that audio file and then gives that to HeyGen, and HeyGen matches my photo, matches this photo. Ooh, here, there you go. Matches this photo to that audio file and does the lip syncing. And then I download that, and then I do B-roll using Kai and then stitch it together. AI Rogue, hello, welcome to the chat. Nate's like, I'm introducing Nate to what's possible with content automation using tools you can use today. They're not like, you could buy the subscriptions and do this on a bare bones level, like with tabs and copy paste. You don't need like automation. You could do this. Fish Audio, custom GPT for the script, Fish Audio for the voice, Hey Gen for the duplication or for the lip syncing, wherever you want to get for video. I do Kling. Kling was like the cheapest, and then you can edit in CapCut. But this by the way, we're creating content while we're just kind of. Oh, how you doing? Okay, so he's just working through the process right now. He's finished the avatar. Right now he's generating 4 10-second B-roll videos using Kling. We found Kling was like the cheapest. You could like switch around. By the way, you could customize this to your business. You just fill out whatever your business profile is, and then it customizes the content based on your business. I tell you, this is like for members in the community. This is like who's your target audience, what's the products that you sell. Actually, the call to action is just join my AI community with courses, live classes, and direct support. Comment guide to get the blueprint. Roadmap. No toolkit. Yeah, AI quick start toolkit. Comment guide to get my AI quick start toolkit. Professional. Quarter zip. Brand voice. Do you want to be friendly, informative, approachable, witty? I want to actually emphasize that. Witty. And then perfect. Okay, so now I saved my profile, and then these are some of the videos things. You could change like the B-roll. Like if you want to spend more money, like you could. It's not much. It's like not. I mean, 35 cents versus 25 cents versus 50 cents. Like you're not paying that much in difference of like upgrade, but there are better quality models if you want like high quality video kind of thing. We just kind of optimized it for cost and speed. I more wanted it for speed kind of thing is what I wanted to optimize it for. And then it has all the prompts for your script writer, prompts for your caption generator. Oh yeah, and your caption generator writes captions for all this. So you do automations there like AB, MTS, just like different roles. One does script, another. Yes, AI Rogue. This is a complete automated content machine that takes an idea and will automatically read the article, generate the scripts, generate the captions for 6 social media channels, generate the audio file, talking head avatar, schedule to upload across 6 social media apps, and then do all the editing, also all the captions, and do it all. I don't know, it's kind of slow right now. I'm just kind of figuring out, I'm like, why is it so slow? On the video, yeah, it does everything for this. So these are all the prompts. So your mega prompts to do the script, prompt to do the thumbnail, because you do need thumbnails, prompt to do the B-roll. How do you generate B-roll? Scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, and that one's like super fun. And then here, nice. Okay, so right now he's just hanging out right here. You kind of see the status. Your competitors are already using AI. But right now it's in the queue. I don't know, it's Kai right now, so it's just generating the 4 B-roll videos right here. So once it finishes, it plays a little musical tone, plays confetti, and then slowly works to the next stage until he's ready for us to review. And then my favorite part, you get a cost calculator at the very end. How much did this piece of content create? How long does it take you to create one piece of content? And tell me what is your hourly rate. Don't put it in the chat. And then you look at people like me, and we're creating content for $2.33 like a factory while I've been talking to you this whole time. You guys haven't seen me work, right? I'm not working. Well, I'm working, but I'm not working. That's what automation does. Buys back your time. Will it estimate before you start the request? Nah, not necessarily. That's a great, technically, so short answer is always because it's vibe coded, you can add any feature that you want, literally. Like that's like literally the scope could be as you get anything that you want, like sure, that's it. That's the short answer. Claude Code, VS Code will add any feature that you want. But at least where it is, we're in the current state. Right now, after he generates each request, some of the APIs when they return the final work when they're finished, sometimes give you the API costs. So that way, some are estimated, some are hard are actually returned from the service. So that way we can kind of, and then it's also it also has ratios in proportion to the cost. So it's color coded based on which element of the video costs the most to produce the video. So I can't make it smaller or bigger, but if I hover over it, that says Kai cost $1.40 to produce. So Kai was 4 10-second B-roll videos to get stitched together for 40 seconds of B-roll. HeyGen was 75 cents to get me talking for 40 seconds. Thumbnails to generate the thumbnail, 5 cents. To generate the audio file is 1 penny. And to do all the writing for all the SEO, for all the scripts and all the descriptions and all the text for all the different social media channels, a penny. You gotta laugh. I just like love automation. Automation is just so dope. Like, oh my gosh. Can you throttle down the number of channels to save? There's many different ways to save. The saving money is actually going to come down to the most is like the B-roll video. Like you could cut 50% of the cost just by self-hosting your own open source video. If you have the hardware, like I'm talking like an NVIDIA GPU kind of thing, then like you could drop the cost by 50% then, because that's like 50% of your cost if you think about it, is generating the B-roll video. There's cheaper models out there, they just won't look as good kind of thing. But why is he, oh, we're hey, can you check the log to see how what's running and is anything pending or are there errors? I just want to check because he's running abnormally long. So we made an update. Oh, I have an Apple M4 machine. Not sure if that would be good to self-host. Actually, 1000% you're golden. We have a few members in my AI certification program. They all got like M4s, Mac Studios. That's plenty enough to like run your own. Now, but here's the thing. Here's the caveat. What they all say is they would at least splurge for 64 or 128 gigabytes for RAM. At least go that way, kind of thing. 32 is just like nothing, like for nothing sauce. Like, that's going to be like the biggest impact. But at that point, you could run your own server. He's like, damn, I know, trust me. I'm sitting at 32, and it is blah, 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 blah. It just versus the same program on a Mac Studio is twice as faster. I'm on an M1. On an M4, this whole thing is like twice as fast, which is actually really cool. How's my website doing? Did you finish my website? All changes are complete and restructured. By the way, I'm having two Claudes talk. So two separate VS Code windows. This one is managing the content automation. This guy is updating my website, so he's vibe coding the whole HTML website basically. So I have two Claudes going at the same. That will be the addiction, is that you will have multiple Claudes with multiple projects that's doing multiple things, and you just have to sit there and go yes, yes, like whack-a-mole. Yes, 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 yes. Modern Dream Homes, good to see you. That's fantastic. Sending you happy Friday. Okay, so he finished. Let me at least just check the website because then we can kind of push that. And then he says, oh, he has an error. Oh, I ran out of credits. Kai is out of credits. Okay, cool. Can we enable some like pop up or something like red bar that says like out of credits or something? That way we can know and track future ones. I'll go ahead and top off Kai right now. Cool. So basically, I burned all my credits in Kai. I forgot to. It's like I when I loaded Kai was like 3 months ago. So I just got put. I'm laughing because it's like I got to go. There we go. You guys can look at this for right now.
To the same results. Lincoln.
I'll just let him entertain you for right now in the background. But it's kind of funny because I was thinking, I was like, oh, I gotta I gotta top off my gas tank. I forgot to top off the gas tank. It's actually kind of interesting. It's not bad. We've already spent $12 today in just testing. And a lot of it comes down to, see, it's Kling that's like the most expensive. Let me top this off because we gotta go back and find. I'm surprised Kling is, well, Kling's technically still cheaper. So let me go and add I need to top this off. So settings, billing, okay. Oh yeah, I'm definitely out. Oh, so it's like $5 for like $5 for 1,000 credits. So what is that? So that means for $5, 110. So if each one's 110 times 4, you're gonna generate 440 per video. And then let's do the 50. So that's 10,000. That's 22. So you're looking at roughly, really? Yeah, that means roughly 22 videos, and then that's going to be divided by 50 divided by. That's not right. John can't do math. Let me top this off, and we need to look. Almost there. Definitely join the community. I will answer that question in a moment. Okay, we topped off. Perfect. Dang, it was back when November was the last time I topped off Kai. And then I'm gonna talk with, what's Kling? Yeah, Kling text to video. Oh, wait a minute. What? Text to video 2.6. I could cut the cost in half right now. Hold on. I'm looking at the API cost, but like Kling 2. Even 2.5 is still cheaper for Kling. It's because we're generating audio. That's why the cost is so much. So hold up here. Like, we can drop this significantly. That Kai cost, I could cut it by 50% today. So let me go, hold on, let me talk with GenSpark. Strategy session. Oh, it's gonna lag. Hold on. Credits. I need to have a conversation with GenSpark because optimal Kai models for 40 seconds. Yeah, this one. Seed dance runway. Why is he using cling 2 point? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out who made the mistake. Was it me or was it Claude? Because I clearly gave Claude different image models to run, or like model like runway, seed dance. Those are cheaper, but he put in clean. Like, did he? I think it's user error that I didn't default. Hold on, because we could drop the cost by 50% right now. Because I'm looking. Okay, so I'll wait for it to lag, for example. Okay, sorry. Whenever I move a tab or something, it lags. So the audio. So I apologize. I have all the Kai models, so all the video generation models that Kai offers in their API thing. I just scraped it, copy it, gave it to GenSpark, say what's the cheapest models, let him crunch the numbers. He gave me different models that are not here. That's why. And also, this is also a good lesson for everyone as well too. Um, it's also generating with audio. I don't need audio for mine. I'm gonna do my own dubbing. So if you have an API that, or you're doing video generation and it's doing it with audio, that almost doubles the cost. So that's why I was like, oh, you could just cut audio. I don't need that, and then reduce it, and then even clean. So we don't need audio models, like even a. So image the video. Okay, so what are. Why didn't we have those models? So hold on, why? I have to figure out with Claude why was. Hey Claude, why? Oh, hold on. Hey Claude, so I want to know. Okay, I did just top off the credits, so the credits are now done. However, stop all queues. First thing I really want you to address is changing the models in the library. We have like Kling 2.6, even with audio, is too expensive at 110 credits. Like, that's outrageous. So these are some of the cheaper models. I gave you some of these models like Runway and Sea Dance. Why were they not implemented? Or versus the ones that you chose. So all in all, what is the best models to have for the cost and time outside of these? Just double check. Runway 10 seconds. Because I think Runway, there was something wrong with the prompt. I think he tried to do some of the prompting, but oh gosh, Runway text to video 720, 10 seconds is only 30 credits, so 15. Oh, we could drop this a lot. Like Runway text to video for sure. Good point. These are much cheaper. Let me check which models are currently configured and add the cheaper options. I can see the cheaper model weren't added. Let me update. Claude will gaslight you sometimes. I swear I gave him these models to be like, hey, let's make it cheaper and add these. And he's like, yeah, no problem. You got to double check your software developer's work, Claude, because he will sandbag, and you got to lay down the law. Okay, so final recommendations. Bottom line for 48, because we could drop it from $1.50 to 48 cents, basically. That's how much, like, we can really reduce this cost. And then we could just spit out tons of content. So right now he's updating. Are you thinking? Yeah, he also needs to update some of the prompts. Oh yeah, so Nate, sorry, I didn't see your question. You prefer a web GUI over command line interface? That's an excellent question. There are two ways to interact with Claude, or technically three ways to interact with Claude. Number one is you go to claude.com through the browser. That's option one. Option number two is command line interface. Terminal. Also known as terminal. That's this guy. If I find software developers really love terminal, it has way more commands, way more cool things you could do. You can batch, you could do agents. They have secret terminal commands in, for example. Thanks for asking, being tugged into work. No worries, Nate. Thank you for tuning in. No worries. I'm going to keep sharing. We're going to keep learning together. I'll return when I can. See you, Nate. We'll definitely talk soon. So this is terminal, so this is the difference, but it's mostly for software developers. I'm more visual, so I like VS Code because I could look at the files, I could drag and drop, I could run different. So to me, it just makes it a little easier. Okay, so the new default. And the old default. No, remove the old default then. Remove Kling 2.6. Because Kling 2.6 is twice the cost. It's like, no, you're not getting that much of the quality. Like, nice. I'm gonna take a break in just a moment. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can see all the different prices. Yeah, this should work out. Because now we can get it for as low as 50 cents. Man, that's nice. So this worked out. We literally dropped the cost, the operating cost for this automation by 50%. And you can drop it smaller by self-hosting. Modern Dream Home says you can create without an API and have them saved to a spreadsheet or file until like probably putting them together. Short answer, yes. You could do everything I'm doing without the APIs, without the automations. You could just go to Custom GPT to write the script, fish.audio to upload the script. It will generate a voice. You just download the MP3 file, give that to HeyGen. HeyGen has your go to Nano Banana and just upload your photo and just create a 16:9 headshot, basically. Sorry, it's like, sorry, I can't figure out, like 16:9, like a vertical phone. And then you upload that. You don't need to train. Do not train your avatar in HeyGen. Fun fact. and then pay $29 a month to HeyGen, and then you could generate unlimited 5-minute videos for $29 a month through the front end. So HeyGen, Fish Audio, they both are like they're both like OpenAI. They have the $20 subscription up front for people that don't know how to. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Sarah, I was gonna say, I was like, I only know one person that's like is doing YouTube homes, and I was like, it's one of your empire of digital assets and digital real estate. But yes, you could do all of this just by subscriptions and then saving them and then tracking it. You could probably build yourself a little tracker, would be really nifty. And then you cut the cost even more because for 29 bucks a month, you could generate unlimited 5-minute videos. That's a big thing. I've been getting this red error thing. I don't know why. Claude's mad. I'm like, why are you mad, Claude? Okay, done. 2.6 is right. Okay, let's rip this through. Refresh. Refresh. Am I missing something? I don't see it updated. Hold on. Cling Cling Sora Sora. No, those are the old ones. Restart the server. Restart server, por favor. Because I still see the old options. I'm like, where's the old options? I don't want the old options. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Hope you're having a blessed day, and I hope all of you have an amazing, amazing weekend. Oh, and then the website is done. So let's just quickly kind of take a look at that and push that. That way that's off my plate. Take a look at this. Save 59 and increase AI automation for businesses who want to save 10 automate their marketing, sales, and operations. Using AI increase revenue, done for your templates, no automation required, $97 worth, here's the systems, 30-day guarantee, who this is for, this is not for you, if what members are saying, great, 3 steps, blah, 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 who is this for, FAQ question, cancel anytime, no contract, no commitments, and join, here's the price, one-on-one, I would prefer little green check marks here and there kind of thing. Can you add little check marks? Hey, Claude. Can you add little like check marks for under like this is for you if and if you're not a fit? And then you could eliminate you're ready to dominate the market and leave your competition in the dust. Just remove that. It's like you're ready to automate your marketing so you create content with the press of a button. Something like that. Or if you want to save 10 hours a week using automation, AI automation, I should say. Yeah, this is better. And then also at the very top, can you put book one-on-one as the very top bar? And you could put it as like a banner at the very top as well too. So it's like right above the nav bar, like work one-on-one with John, and just put the TidyCal link there to keep it simple, and then put it in the navigation bar as well too. Oh, shoot. Continue. Ignore that. I gave it to the wrong agent. I'm like, give this to you. You're working on the website. The other one is almost finished. Okay, let's close some of these tabs here. Okay, refresh. Am I missing something? Do I need to clear cookies or something? I still see in the B-roll, I don't think anything's been updated. Refresh, we restarted the server. What's up? Hey Claude, ¿qué pasó? What's going on? The app is loading. Let me check this. The settings page has hard-coded model options. Let me find and update the setting template. Claude, he has tunnel vision. That's I'm kind of curious about checking cursor. I felt so proud. Closed 20 tabs. That is like, that's a lot of like. I hope he backed him up. It's like save, just in case, just in case. I just give everything, just bookmark everything, and then Alfred, I can find bookmarks and just type. I just spam with keywords. Everything is like one of the biggest things. I know there's two. Solving the multi-tab window problem and multi-login problem, billionaire status. If you could solve that, how would you solve that? How would you vibe code that? That would be interesting. But I'm really proud to see how far this has come. This is really just to push my own AI skills. I'm really just curious just to see how far I could push it. It's like me and Claude. Claude's like a car. Claude is like, yo, we can go from zero. You just went from a Honda to a Ferrari. And I'm like, Claude, this is a great Ferrari. How fast can we go? And Claude's like, you're not even out of first gear yet. And I'm like, dang it. Claude's like, you got to be running multiple terminals and multiple commands to get into second gear. And I'm like, all right. I may have him go through like a whole refactoring to kind of look at the whole code base and kind of check out, make sure, because we've been doing a lot of changes and the code base is getting big. I'm excited. I'm happy. But it's like, Okay, now the new HTML, now the settings page will update. Runway has the recommended, CDance is the cheapest. Okay, refresh the setting page and you should now see everything. Let's refresh. Do you think he did it? He did it. By playing, you discover new ideas that are game-changing. It's like, press all the buttons. Say if they could do it, it'd be like, you do this. Can you do this? And Claude's like, yeah. And I'm like, really? I don't know how. I'm like, this is cool. Can you implement this new feature? I'm like, oh, this is dope. Very nice. Now we have Runway, which gets, and then we lowered the quality. Instead of 1080, 720, because I want speed. And then cost optimization is what we're doing here. So this now, if we select this, we went from $1.50, I think it was $1.50, give or take, something like that. We can double check, but $1.50 to now 60 cents per video. Yes, yes. Software update gun. Gotta celebrate the, well, does it work? We gotta fix the bugs. There's probably some bugs along the way that we broke some things. So like let's kind of run it through its paces. Jesus, even has Sora in there. We may keep Sora. We'll see. Current selection is Runway. Estimated cost. That's actually really cool. Okay, do I have to save anything? I don't think so. I think it auto saves. Let me double check. No, it does. How do you save? Because if that's, I'm actually glad I checked that. Hey, Clyde, I don't know how that thing is tied to actually the selection. Like we want a default runway, 10 seconds, 720p. But then, like when I click it, like there's no save button. It doesn't auto save. It when I click on it and then go to the tab and come back, it still shows cling is the current selection. Yo, Claude, it's not Claude now. Everyone is using Claude right now. It's 12 o'clock. Everyone's using Claude right now, which is like super annoying. All right, I'm gonna get ready for the community in just a moment. So I'm gonna say bye to everyone. But if you're in the community, why 4 videos? Could you do less? You could do less and just loop them. You could totally do that. I was thinking 4 videos, 10 seconds each. And they're all kind of related to different parts of the scene, so to create a like 40-second story of like what's going on with the content. But you could totally just like have like 2 videos and just loop them twice, and you could drop it even more, 50% cost savings, even more right there. So that totally works even more. We could just get the cost to zero, John. That's the goal. Is like get the cost to -0. Awesome. I will see each and every one of your beautiful faces in the community as well too. I'll be on live streaming probably not later, probably late tonight if you guys will be up. I'll be vibe coding more features. If you're a member in the community and you join, you will get the GitHub repo that we're going at 12 o'clock, so in like 30 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys in the community the GitHub repo so that you guys could download this and remix this and play this. It's almost done. It's like 90%. There's little tweak. So it's going to get better, but you have the GitHub repo so you could just download new updates, remix it. I think it's really dope. So cool beans. I will see each of you later on, and then